Hi, Gregg here, co-owner of Urban Pump Personal Training Studio. And in this video I'd like to talk a little bit about the different muscle fiber types the body has and how they work. There are three main muscle fiber types that we have throughout the whole body. One of them is the slow twitch muscle fibers. Then there's another group called the intermediate muscle fibers. And then there's the fast twitch muscle fibers. So let me explain the difference between these three. The slow twitch fibers produce low levels of force, and they do for great lengths of time. They are the muscle fibers that we use when we do any kind of endurance activity, say hop on a bike, a cardio machine, what have you. That's a steady state, a prolonged period of form of exercise, and the body's going to use those small slow twitch fibers to do that work because they produce low levels of force, but they do for great lengths of time. They really are very good for endurance. The intermediate fibers, on the other hand, actually take on characteristics of both the fast twitch and the slow twitch fibers. The fast twitch I'll talk about more in a second. But they'll take on more of the characteristics of one form or the other based on the type of exercise somebody tends to favor. So, good example of this would be if somebody likes to do a lot of cardio work, then those intermediate fibers will take on more of the characteristics of the slow twitch fibers. Whereas if they do more strength training and powerlifting, more explosive work, in other words, a higher demand placed on the muscular system, they will develop into more of the fast twitch fibers. And that leads to the next point I want to talk about, and that is the fast twitch fibers. The fast twitch fibers in the body produce large amounts of force, and they do it in a short amount of time. As a matter of fact, for the body to recruit the fast twitch fibers, it's incredibly demanding on the whole system. Really, the body doesn't want to recruit the fast twitch fibers if it doesn't have to. But here's the thing. If you want to see more tone and definition, more shape, more strength, higher reserve capacity, in other words, daily activities to get a lot easier than they otherwise would be, along with better injury prevention and more support around the joints and connective tissues, you really need to train the fast twitch fibers. The slow twitch fibers can't do these things. They do well for producing low levels of force for great lengths of time, but really that's about it. If you want to see the big changes in the body, you do have to work the fast twitch fibers. So our goal in here when we train people is for every exercise we do, we want to get to those fast twitch fibers. Doesn't mean we bypass the slow. That's a topic for another day. You can actually train both fibers at the same time. But for a good workout program, a very effective workout program, in my opinion, you want to be able to hit both the slow and the fast twitch fibers. And if you do it right, you can get it done in 20 minutes to half an hour and call it a day. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up with saying once again that when it comes to muscle fiber type, you got the three different types. You got the slow twitch, intermediate, and the fast twitch. And at the end of the day, if you're wanting to put together a very effective program, you need to get to those fast twitch fibers. I will wrap it up with that. Once again, Gregg Hoffman, co-owner of Urban Pump Personal Training Studio. Thank you for listening.